Hello, my name's Ewan Wardrop and I play Dad in A Monster Calls. And today I'm reading Those Hands by Charis Mcroberts. I don't remember much, but what I do remember most was his hands. Large and strong, dependable. You could trust those hands. My mother has those same hands. They're like shovels, stumps, she always says, looking at hers in dissatisfaction. His, lined and weathered from a life of labour, but I remember them being surprisingly smooth, soft, not rough or callous like I'd expected them to be, as he lifted me up and held me in his arms. They radiated warmth, as did he, kind and gentle with his large framed glasses, grey coat and tweed cap. He used those hands to construct, craft and create things with wood, a carpenter by trade. I remember him teaching my father to build the shelves still hanging, even now, on the wall of my old bedroom. Patient, guiding as Dad tried his best. He built my sister a doll's house, like the ones you find in the nursery room of stately homes or in museums. Faux brick effect on the exterior, with white casement windows, miniature furniture indoors, and quaint but elegant decor. That's how I remember it, but it has sat in our attic for years and memories can be unreliable. He looked after us during the summers when my mum was at work. We teased him, as he loved to sit in our front room and watch repeats of Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Nickelodeon. Sometimes he even handed out the rare and eagerly sought after Werther's Original. The golden wrapper pinched between his sturdy outstretched fingers. I can distinctly remember its smooth and creamy butterscotch taste. I never really see them in the supermarkets anymore, but when I do, I think of him and his strong hands. They're like shovels, she always says, looking at her hands with such dissatisfaction. Yet, little does she realise, I love them. They remind me of him, and like him, you can trust her hands. They're soft and caring as she brushes a stray hair off my face even now, no longer her little girl, nearly a woman. Like him, she has a delicate touch, crafting and creating with those stumps, sewing and stitching, mending, and making all sorts of Christmas decorations for our tree. Those strong hands raised me. They cooked, cleaned and cuddled over the years and still do, with warmth and care, never a harsh touch. Sometimes I look down and study mine, trying to find a hint of resemblance to my mother's, my granddad's hands. I sigh, disheartened as my fingers are slender, not a stump in sight. I wish I had inherited those shovels. I can't craft or create much, but I can do other things. As I gaze upon them, I notice they do have a warmth to them, an empathy of sorts, and I know I will use them with care. I may not have those hands, their hands, but I am their legacy, and so are my hands.